Good morning, YouTube. I am out very early this morning. I set off at about 5 a.m. It's a beautiful morning. Saw a beautiful sunrise on the way here. I could see it all the way. It looks stunning. But that's not what I'm out for. What I'm out for is some very early morning light up in some woods just up here. So yeah, I'm hoping that I will catch sort of, some really nice early light just before it gets too harsh. I've noticed around about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, it starts to get too harsh. It doesn't look very nice. So let's see what happens. So woodland photography is something I'm really getting into just lately. You probably noticed I've done quite a lot of vlogs from woods. I'm lucky enough to live near quite a lot of woodland. And look at this place for fabulousness of trees and stuff. You got to watch your head though, because quite a lot of the branches are low hanging. Yeah, I'm really getting into it. Whether I'm getting any better at it is another matter. But more practice, the better I'll get at it, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to have a look round, see what I can find. The light is just as I wanted it. It's perfect at the moment. It's really soft. A little bit of wind, which I was hoping that wouldn't happen, because obviously that means I'm going to end up with moving branches and one thing and another. But anyway, let's see what we can do. Right, so this scene that I'm photographing right now, it's this, I've got a tree on the left, and then further into the frame there's another smaller tree. There's a branch that comes over the top, and then underneath there's some really nice moss covered rocks and some ferns, which right now are not moving. So I'm just going to grab that. 2-second timer. Yes. Managed to get a shot without the ferns moving. That's better. Yeah, the light's coming in from over there, which is just beautifully kissing the top of these moss covered rocks and the branches and everything. But when the wind picks up like it is now, getting all the ferns and the leaves moving, which I don't want. I want that to stop. So I want the light pouring in, no wind. That would be perfection if I can get that. There we go. That's going to look good because the ferns weren't moving. Right, so I'm just grabbing a shot here of this, I think it's an oak tree, but it might not be because I don't know anything about trees. Anyway, the light's hitting it beautifully just across the floor onto some of the grass and the ferns. There's some lovely rocks and ferns in the foreground there, and they're all covered in moss, and there's a fallen branch that's covered in moss as well. Yeah, it looks really nice. And the light right now is spot on. I just wish the wind would stop, because we're getting a lot of movement in some of the smaller branches and leaves and the ferns, and I don't want that at all. So I'm at f11, ISO 50, and my shutter speed is an 1/8 of a second, and I am, as I always do, slightly underexposing. Only a little bit though. Yeah, I like that. Right, so I'm going to go off this footpath a bit now, a bit further into the wood, and see what I can find up there. It's such a stunning morning. So good to be out when it's like this, beautiful. Now, there's a tree up here that I photographed before, twice I think. Actually no, just the once, come to think about it. But I can't remember where it is. It's a long time, it's last year since I came in here. So I can't remember exactly where it is, but it is a very it's a very ancient tree by the look of it, and I remember it looked pretty good. I wonder if that's it. There, I think I may have found it. So I have a feeling I was looking in the wrong part of the wood altogether. I think it's over this area. I hope so anyway, because I'd like to photograph it again. Yeah, I think I was looking in the wrong bit. There's two sections to this wood, and I was looking in the wrong part when I definitely yes, I think I can see it now. I think I can see the tree that I was looking for already. Let's see how it looks in the month of May. Well, I think it might have been around about this time of year that I photographed it last time. But the light was different, the conditions were different. I think it may have been later in the day. I do seem to recall I was getting absolutely covered in midges. Oh, I'm getting absolutely covered in midges. Absolutely eating me. Thankfully that's not happening today so far, but it's still early. Yeah, it's just through there. So let's go wander up there and see what I can find. I love the way this tree looks, and the way the light's hitting it at the moment looks really nice. I like the way that sort of some of the tree, like in the foreground, looks as if it's actually died. So you've got this old sort of dead white wood that's still sort of twisting up in front of the part of the tree that's still alive and covered in moss and full of green leaves. So yeah, I think it makes a really nice shot. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pack up, go home, get some breakfast. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful morning. So thank you very much for watching. Please give us a thumbs up, a like, hit the subscribe button as well. Definitely leave comments, and I'll see you in the next video.